Hey y'all, hey, I am super excited to make this video about this super bomb wig today by DYHAIR777. Let's get into these curls. So first I want to go over a few things that I actually did to the wig before we get into the tutorial. So this is how the lace came. It's a normal light bright lace. So I tinted it with my product lace tint. We'll get into that on another video. And then I layered the hair in these bomb layers. That way I can get some body and get some face framing layers around my face to make the wig look more realistic and to fit well with my face shape. You want to make sure a wig looks good on you and that it's not too wiggy. So the type of curls that I'm doing is I'm curling the hair away from my face. I want to get that Farrah Fawcett type curl with a lot of body. So I'm curling the hair inward like so, and I am using a 1 1/4 inch flat iron. The reason I'm using a bigger flat iron is because I want the curls to be bigger. When I'm doing those carefree face framing curls, you don't want it too tight because you want it to fall properly. And when it's too tight, it takes a little bit longer to fall. And I really don't like the look of a really tight curl. But once we get past the tutorial and you guys see the wig on, you'll actually see exactly what I mean. And you'll notice that I'm not straightening the wig. So the wig was freshly washed and I went straight in with curling it. The reason I'm not straightening it before I flat iron it is because I actually want that texture there. I want it to look realistic. I want you to be able to see those kinky curly waves. That way it looks super realistic and like I simply just silk press my natural hair. So we out here fooling people. People think this is my hair. And I'm like, no girl, this is a wig. Yes. So look at how beautiful that is when you comb those curls out. Like it just falls like a sea of waves. That's why I love using a bigger flat iron. It gives you these type of curls. I love these curls. Okay, so I wanted y'all to see it in the natural light. I didn't switch rooms and everything. So this is it in the natural light with no filming lights behind it. This is how it looks. So here it is. If you see the lace lifting a little bit right here, that's because I haven't secured it down at all, because after this video, I have to do another hair video and I'm not about to secure this down with glue or gel and lift it right back up. Because after all of this weave and these wigs, I have to live with my own hair, okay? Like, I still need that to be healthy. I still need to have edges. So that's why this lace ain't secure, okay? So this Kinky Straight Lace frontal wig was sent to me by DYHAIR777. I don't know if it's DYHAIR or DYHAIR. If I'm wrong, I am so sorry. They reached out to me and they wanted to send me the 18-inch Kinky Straight Lace frontal, which is what I have installed here. So I'll insert some clips on how the hair looked before I did anything to it. So the hair was all straight, it was all 18 inches. So I went ahead and I I cut some layers into the hair because I like my hair to frame my face. With me having a long face, whenever I have hair that's just like straight down with no layers in it, it kind of makes my face look longer. So what I usually do is I take some scissors or a razor and I frame it starting by my cheekbones or by my eyes, and I start framing it going down. So it gives me a little bit more body and it gives the hair a little bit more shape against my oval face. So the only thing I did to this hair was I layered it and I bleached the knots and I plucked it some more. The wig does come pre-plucked, so for the first timer, you don't have to worry about plucking the wig. If you've never plucked the wig and that just seems daunting to you, you don't have to worry about that because they send it to you pre-plucked. So all you would have to do is either apply foundation to the lace section or bleach the knots for the knots to look realistic. So I bleached the knots and I plucked it some more and I layered the hair and I sprayed the lace with my lace tint. I have a product called Lace Tint, and what Lace Tint is this spray on color that lays over the lace that turns the lace into your skin color. Because if you know, when we buy lace closures, lace frontals, or whatever it may be, or full lace wigs, that lace is sometimes really ashy and it does not match our skin. And when I see installs with the lace not matching the skin, it does something to my soul. Like, the hair can be beautiful, the install can be bomb, but as soon as you see the lace is like white on a brown skin or a dark skin girl, and I'm like, come on y'all. Like, come on y'all, we could have done better than that. Like, come on, that like ruins the whole install. So I have lace tint to match lace to you. So if you see my lace, that's why it's brown. And it's not white, it's not gray. Your lace should never be gray. That's not a good quality lace if it's gray. But it's not white, it's not transparent, it's not tan, it's brown to match my skin color. So that's what lace does. But the only mistake I made with this wig is I overplucked it. Which you can kind of see in the front. It kind of depends on your style. Like towards here, I overplucked it, which is why I have baby bangs. Baby hairs coming down in the front to cover my oops, to cover my little mistake. Because initially this was gonna be a no baby hair unit, but girl, I was watching that R. Kelly series and then I got to like overplucking. The more I watched the series, the more I was plucking. I was stressed, I was anxious, so I'm just plucking. Next thing I know, I didn't overpluck the unit, but that's okay. So I put some baby hairs in the front and we gonna be good. Now, on a normal day, when I'm leaving the house and I'm wearing my wig, I would secure this wig down with either Bold Hold lace glue, or I will use the Got To Be gel in the black container to secure this down so my lace wouldn't lift. So see how I have lace lifting here? All of this would normally be secured down with either one of those products. So let's get into the details about the hair. So again, this is an 18-inch lace frontal. You get 4 inches of parting space here, but as you get closer down to the ear, this 4 inches goes into about 2 inches. So 4 inches of parting space here and then about 2 here. So if you're the type of girl who likes the deep side part, you would not be able to do that with this wig because your parting space is here. So if you wanted to do like some dramatic Lola type of part, you wouldn't be able to do that because you cannot part it right here. It's only 2 inches right here. So that's a con. That's one of my cons for this wig. Another con is I did experience a bit of shedding. It's not so bad to the point of every time I touch the hair is coming out. It happens when I comb it. I'll get about 2-3 strands in the comb when I comb it out, which is not so bad, but just full disclosure, the wig did shed a little bit in the parting space. But those are my only 2 cons about this wig. This wig has crazy body, like the like it has ridiculous amount of body. Like, I love this wig and it's very realistic. When I wear hair, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, I like the hair to look like mine. So this hair looks like natural hair that just had a silk press done to it. So when you're out in the streets, it's not so silky. Not saying black women don't have silky hair, but if somebody knows that you're natural, you don't want to kind of just pop up with like silky, ilky tresses. No, you want to do something that's like a kinky straight unit that just looks like you got your hair silk pressed. Like, mind your business. Like, this is mine. This is my hair. I just straightened it. So it looks like my hair and I love that about it. And so it has body, it looks like my hair. And another thing that I like, if I was to get caught out in humidity, the texture would come out of this hair. Meaning, like, let's say for example, you pull a little bit of your hair out in the front, like the lace front thing is not your thing, so you put a little bit of your hair out. If you get caught in humidity, as your hair frizz, this hair will frizz too. You'll start to see the texture. Ain't no way you want to be out in some rain, some mist, some humidity, and then it gets bad out there and your hair is like a little puff puff and the other hair is still silky straight. Like, no. Like, wear hair that looks like yours, that could pass for yours, and that is this wig. This is a good for a first timer, like the I don't wear wigs girl, or I'm going to work girl, or I just need something to throw on and go girl. This is a very good wig because it's not too thick and it's not too thin. It's not too thick to the point where it will be overwhelming to style it every morning before work, and it's not too thin to the point it's like, okay, this wig is like super thin, like where's the rest of it? It's perfect density and it holds curls like really well. When I was wearing this hair last week, I probably curled it on Monday. On Friday, sis, Friday, this hair still had curls in it. Like the curls were still there. And I had been out in the humidity. I had been grocery shopping. I hadn't been shopping. I hadn't been to brunch, and the curls were still there, okay? Like the curls were still there. Like I love this hair. So I always say when I do hair reviews, would I pay my own coin for this money? And I would definitely pay my own coin for this wig. It's definitely worth it. I absolutely love it. I'm in love. Like I don't know what else to say about this wig. So definitely check out DYHAIR777, DYHAIR777, and do your own research. Look at other videos on YouTube. I always tell you guys that before you spend your coin, do your research, do your research. And yeah, I will check you guys out on the next video.